Hi guys, it's Hanif from Eclipse All Sports. I'm just wanting to bring you a quick video review. Today we're going to look at some really nice GM players bats we've just received. So we've got a couple of Ben Stokes, as he's now come out of retirement and will be playing in the ODI World Cup. And we've also got an Aiden Markram, probably one of the most popular bats in terms of the GM players bats that we sell. We do have a Ben Duckett coming, but it's probably going to be towards the end of this month. So if you're interested in the Ben Duckett, it's got a shorter blade, longer handle setup, and it's got the Cryos stickers. So if you prefer those stickers and that kind of setup on the bat, then that should be coming end of this month. So do keep an eye out for that. Or if you're wanting to put a deposit down and pick that bat up when it arrives, then just drop me a message. We're going to offer a little special deal on these bats as well. They normally retail at £750. We're going to do them for £650, and we're going to provide free knocking in and free edge tape as well. They do come with factory preparation. So what that entails is they will oil the face, they'll do some rounding on the edges, and they'll put a scuff sheet on and the toe tech. But I would still recommend knocking the bat in. We've tapped this with the mallet and you are getting indentations, so it does need some knocking in. And we'll provide that absolutely free. So hopefully you can pick up the indents with the mallet. You can see a few there, you can see them down there. So it is still quite soft and it will need some knocking in, but we'll do that absolutely free. This bat is weighing in at 210.4 ounce. It's got a lovely balance and pickup, really nice feel in the hands. The difference between this and the normal Ben Stokes retail bats is the shape. This has got a duckbill shape, whereas the normal diamond retail bats will have a higher middle and a much even shape. I'll see if I've got one lying around to compare. So we've got an 808. So all these GM bats are on clearance if you're wanting to pick up any GM normal bats like this 808. So you can see the shape. It's got a higher middle, very even shape, no big bulge, whereas this Ben Stokes bat has got a nice big high spine, that duckbill toe, and yeah, big powerful hitting area. This is also a shorter blade, longer handle setup. So if you have a look there, you've got a slightly shorter blade, longer handle on the normal retail bats, whereas this player's bat is a standard length blade and handle. So yeah, it's got a really nice feel. I like this grip setup as well. It's got a semi-oval to oval bottom hand, tapering to a round. It's a little bit thinner towards the top. You've got the GM embossing the grip as well. This is the hex grip, and it's probably one of my favourite grips from GM. Feels really good. And then we've got this test LE ball. This one's been hit into the ceiling a fair bit, so it is quite a bit softer than a new ball. I'll just tap it up. So yeah, the ping is very good. It will get better once it's been knocked in. But yeah, sounds good, performs well. So with the GM cricket bats, they will feel probably a little bit stiffer, or some people say harder, than say a subcontinent bats, like the bats that we sell that come from India. And that's to do with the handle as well as the pressing. So what you'll find with the handle is a little bit stiffer. There's not as much flex in the handle. And over time, the glue in the handle will loosen up and you will get that flex through the handle, and it will start to feel a little bit softer when you're hitting the ball. But as for the pressing, this one I would say is a medium press. There are some indentations with the mallet, so once it's knocked in, it will be performing really well. But yeah, the initial signs, it picks up really well, it taps up really well with the ball. We've got a test SG ball, which is a newer ball. This is much harder. Just to give you a comparison with different balls, it's got a much harder seam on it, and yeah, it taps up really well. and we'll just see if we're getting any seam indentations, which we are. This could just be seam indentations in the scuff sheet, but there are some shallow seam indentations which again suggests it does need knocking in, and like I say, we're going to provide that absolutely free of charge. You also get this lovely Players Edition GM back cover. The Players Edition is nicely embroidered as well, and you've got some lovely detailing on the back. Lovely carry strap as well, nice and padded, and you've got the coffin style case with the foam to keep it nice and protected. So we're going to move on now to the second Ben Stokes bat. This has got some lovely prominent straight even grains. I'll count them up. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 grains. So my preferred number of grains is probably between 8 and 12 if you're, if you like your grains. 8's really good. You get durability as well as the performance. But if they're evenly spaced, they're nice and prominent as well, like on this one. I would say, yeah, it's as good as you can get. Really nice looking, 11 grains, and just a stunning bat. 39mm edge. On the other one, 39mm edge as well, and 65mm on the spine. This one's a touch heavier, 210.7 on the scales, whereas the other one was 210.4. So a little bit heavier, but to be honest with you, in the pickup it doesn't feel any different to the other bat. They both feel exactly the same, and I suppose when you're replicating bats, that's what you want, the bats to feel very similar. And the performance on this one, again, you are getting some indentations with the mallet. But yeah, feels really nice. Give it a tap with the old ball. Yeah, goes really well. So absolutely flies. That's with the old ball, and then with the new test ball, hard to seam on this one. And yeah, goes really well with the new ball as well. So yeah, another cracking bat. So both these Ben Stokes bats are available. Like we say, we'll knock £100 off the retail price. You'll get it for £650, free UK mainland delivery. We'll give you free knocking in and edge tape on the bats as well. You do get that bat case. If you're outside the UK, we will take the VAT off. So that'll probably take another £100 off. So you're looking at around about that £540, £550 mark plus the shipping, but you will get free knocking in as well. So do drop us a message if you are an international customer and you'd like to pick one of these bats up before they go. So then we're going to move on to the last bat, which is the Aiden Markram bat. Lovely grains again. This one you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grains. So perfect number of grains. Lovely straight and even, nice and prominent. There is a little bit of graping just there, but it's out of the playing area and you're not even going to see it once the edge tape's on there. But the face otherwise is very nice looking, and the grains are lovely as well. So again, 39mm edge, 65mm on the spine. Slight semi-oval at the bottom, tapering towards the round. You've got the different style grip, which is specific to the Hyper, with the matching colours at the top of the handle to go with the stickers. And you've got Aiden Markram's name laser engraved on the back as well. So it's a lovely bat. This one picks up really well. It's coming in just over 210.5, around 210.8. So it's a really nice weight for someone who likes a bat around that 210, 211 mark. They pick up really well. This is with the old ball. This one absolutely flies. So yeah, goes like a cannon. And then with the test ball, so this is a slightly harder ball and it pings really nicely as well. And then we'll see how it goes with the mallet, see if there's any soft areas. So yeah, you are getting a few indentations towards the middle. Sounds nice up high as well. So yeah, it feels really good. So that's the Aiden Markram, guys. So that's it for the GM Players Edition bats. We've got these 3 available now. They're in stock, they're on the website. If you'd like to pick one up, drop me a message. If you're an international customer, we'll sort out the VAT for you. We'll take that off and we'll get you a shipping quote depending on your destination country. And then yeah, we'll get these sorted out, guys. I'm pretty sure they're going to get snapped up quickly, so don't miss out. And I hope you've enjoyed the video review. If you have, give us a thumbs up and a like. Do check us out on TikTok as well. We'll be trying to post more stuff on there as well as Instagram, so give us a follow. And thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.